Tell me what you want, 'cause baby we can get it for ya. If we ended up with nothing, well nothing looks good on ya. Don't need false alarms. If you're willing baby then come on and tell me what you want, baby, we can get it for ya. Let me be your shelter, the one who can hold you. Let me be your, let me be your, let me be your pleasure. We're better together. Let me be your, let me be let me be Tell me how it feels to be comfortable and vulnerable with me. We never flip the hourglass, we slip through the sand. Don't need false alarms. If you're willing, baby, then come on and tell me what you want, 'cause baby, we can get it for ya. Let me be your shelter, the one who can hold you. Let me be your, let me be your, let me be your pleasure. We're better together. Let me be your, let me be let me be your, let me be your shelter.
What you've just seen is a video displaying art pieces created by the Level 1 art students, which will be used to make up part of their portfolio of work. The music backing the video is a collaboration between New Zealand producers Saatchi and former Garin student Olivia Knott, also known as Nika. This song, Shelter, has been getting large amounts of radio airplay in New Zealand, alongside Olivia's other songs such as What You Need and Real Fake Love, which has helped to build her repertoire on the New Zealand music scene.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
With nothing, well nothing looks good on ya. Don't need false alarms. If you're willing, baby, then come on and tell me what you want, 'cause baby we can get it for ya. Let me be your shelter, the one who can hold you. Let me be your, let me be your, let me be your pleasure. We're better together. Let me be your, let me be
Today is not the day to jump out of a plane. I don't wanna parasail or play roulette. I don't wanna risk it all or go insane, but I don't wanna go home, yeah.
To be comfortable and vulnerable with me, the hourglass. We slip through the sand. Don't need false alarms. If you're willing, baby, then come on and tell me what you want. 'Cause baby, we can get it for you. Let me be your shelter, the one who can hold you. Let me be
I didn't mean to end this life, I know it wasn't right. I can't even sleep and I can't get it out my mind. I need to get out of sight, but I end up behind bars. What started out as a simple altercation turns into a real sticky situation. Me just thinking on the time that I'm facing makes me wanna cry. Cause I didn't mean to hurt him. Could have been somebody's son. And I took his heart when I pulled out that gun. Rum pa pa bum, rum pa pa bum, rum pa pa bum. Man down.
Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory.
Cut!
What was that? That was horrible.
Wow, that was bad.
Oh, I thought I did pretty good.
No, it needs more energy.
More presents.
Try again.
No, this isn't Shrek on ice. This is Mahi Toi.
That candle deserves more respect. Put it on the stand.
Action.
Now I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, and it's starting to feel good. Hey, all right now, and it's starting to feel good.
We will begin with a karakia from our Ngā Amorangi captain, Toi Hippie Clayton.
Tuia I runga, tuia I raro, tuia I roto, tuia I waho, tuia I te herenga tangata. Ka rongo te pō, ka rongo te ao. Nau mai te ihi, te wihi, te wana, te mana, te tapu. Paupau wā ki roto I tēnei hui huinga. Ki roto I tēnei whare, te rongo wā. Ki roto I a mātou mō tēnei rā, tūturu whakamaua kia teina. Haumie, huie, tae ki e. Please be upstanding and join us in singing the New Zealand National Anthem, led by India Madsen and accompanied by Tim Fahey.
God of nations, at thy feet, in the bonds of the love we meet. Hear our voices, we entreat. God, defend our free land. God, Pacific strip or star, from the shafts of strife and war, make her praises heard afar. God, defend New Zealand.
Our first act this evening is a dance ensemble led by two Year 10 students, Gracie Hardcastle and Emma Jones. They put together this piece as they wanted to utilise their different styles of dance by blending it all into one, and this is what they achieved. For some of these girls, it was a brand new experience that they were able to share with us, being the first time performing dance in front of an audience. Please enjoy Shape.
The club isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me, say. We let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. You and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I fill up the plate. We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and the sour, and how your family's doing okay. And leaving, getting a taxi, kissing the backseat, tell the driver make the radio play. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. I wanna follow where she goes. I think about her and she knows it. I wanna let it take control. Cause every time that she gets close, yeah, she pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. and start confessing, yeah. Oh, I've been shaking, I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions, baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions, baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. She says that she's never afraid. Come on, be my baby. Come on, baby. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, baby. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, baby. I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you.
Next, we welcome to the stage an absolute crowd favourite every year. They never fail to impress, and we guarantee they'll make you laugh. Please welcome to the stage the Garin College Boys Hostel.
Another major part of our agenda is immigration security. We're going to build a wall, folks.
I ain't worried about nothing. I am wearing a nada. I'm sitting pretty impatient, but I know you gotta put in them hours. I'ma make it harder. I'm sending pick after picture, I'ma get you fired. You don't gotta go to work, but you gotta put in work. You don't gotta go to work. Let my body do the work. We can go tomorrow.
자들이 온갖 위협과 광란적인 도전을 짚으시며 전인민족 총진구를 과감히 전개해 나가고 있는 자엄한 투쟁 속에서 역사적인 조선노동당 제7차 대회를 진행하게 됩니다.
알랑가 몰라 왜 화끈해야 하는 건지 알랑가 몰라 왜 발끈해야 하는 건지 알랑 Motherfucker gentleman I'm a motherfucker gentleman I'm a motherfucker gentleman
Soulja Boy tough. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called the Soulja Boy. Just gotta punch, then crank back 3 times from left to right. Soulja Boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that Soulja Boy? That Superman? That now why me crank that Soulja? 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 Now what? Soulja Boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that Soulja Boy? That Superman? That now why me crank that Soulja? soul. Now I mean you. Crank that soul. Now I mean you. Crank that soul. Now I mean you. Crank that soul. Now what? Hold up, wait a minute. 지금부터 선수끼리 밤이 아까워. Turn up louder. 불타오르는 아름다운 그대여. How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now?
Hey, where'd you get that body from? Where'd you get that body from? Where'd you get that body from?
I got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy. I got it, got it.
Hey, where'd you get that body from?
I got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy. I got it, got it.
Hey, where'd you get that body from?
I got it from my daddy.
I'd now like to call to the stage my fellow arts captain, Caleb Binns, who will be presenting his oratory that he delivered at O'Shea in Lower Hutt in May this year. O'Shea Shield is an annual Catholic schools competition where students compete in debating, drama, speeches, religious questions, and scripture reading. Oratory is a speech that appeals to the emotions of the listener. Please enjoy his speech that is inspired by his experiences at the courts.
11-year-old Caleb notices the Parklands goal defence put her arms up in front of the Motueka South goal attack. Does she have the correct distance? He blows his whistle. Brrr! Obstruction goal defence! The sideline erupts. What do you mean obstruction? She had about 10 feet of distance, not under 3. Ref! He doubts himself, turns around to glares along the sideline. And then suddenly, more screeching. That was a step! Far out, boy, she practically ran across the court. Are you for real? You should never have been given the whistle in the first place. Unfortunately, this is the harsh reality of youth sport in New Zealand. Players, spectators, even coaches are often partial to the odd partaking of referee abuse. Kia ora, my name's Caleb, and I'm a proud netball umpire. But I happen to be one of very few young umpires in sport. Why? Referee abuse. And I see it all the time, not just in netball, but right throughout young New Zealand sport. Now, I'm not saying that every decision a referee makes is 100% correct as per the rules of the sport, but it's undeniable, peeps. We have an issue. The current situation of referee abuse in this country is absolutely astonishing. Would you agree that it's slightly inappropriate to drop an F-bomb in public, at the top of your lungs, in a basketball stadium, in front of a multitude of young Year 9 and 10 basketball players, aimed at a poor, sweet, innocent, young Year 9 referee who volunteered her time to step into a position of authority because the Basketball Association needed her? Is the coach of the team. And who would have thought? It just so happens that this bloke is someone who the girls look up to, and what do they learn? That it's perfectly fine to abuse someone who's in a position of authority, that it's absolutely fine to criticize someone who's stepping into a position because the Basketball Association need her, that it's... Sorry, team. I tend to get a bit worked up over this sort of thing. Right. Rant over. I'm good. For me, I'm quite happy just to hit them with a caution as per the misconduct rule 13.2.3 on page 68 of the 2016 edition of the Rules of Netball. That's fine. But some umpires don't quite have the confidence to do that just yet. And it's this sort of behaviour that is causing significant decreases in referee numbers in New Zealand. Take New Zealand Rugby, for example. Over the last 4 years, 9% of their referees have chucked in the whistle. That's 187 of them. As a result, more and more inexperienced referees are having to take control of the game at a higher level. Young referees haven't necessarily developed the confidence to deal with nasty situations just yet. But they need to be nurtured early on. Otherwise, they'll just become another statistic, lost to the sporting world for good, because they get no respect. And then we don't have enough umpires developing along the pathway to get to the high-level games, and then the standard of officiating just decreases. Then players get more and more aggro because they feel that they're being hunted by, and then, sorry. Get a bit emotional, sort of thing. Right, rant over. I'm good. Fortunately, as a guide to us as supporters, we have the greatest referee on this planet of all time, my main homie and an absolute beast of a referee of the church, Pope Francis. Yes, Pope Francis, a ref. Boom. Just let me explain. So just like I tried to guide players to do their best within the rules of netball, Pope Francis guides us to do our best within the rules of Jesus. See, we're not actually that different. And he has our backs as referees. Truly, you would be surprised how much of church teaching, emphasized by Pope Francis's call to mercy and to work for the common good, actually refers to stopping referee abuse. One of my favorite Francis quotes is, "A little mercy can make the world less cold and more just." It speaks to me. And it could speak to so many people on court. It's almost guaranteed that I'm going to make a mistake during a game. I'll miss a contact, or a stepping, or an obstruction, or something. It's the nature of the sport. But in order to embrace the spirit of the game more, we need to be more understanding of each other. That we will mess up occasionally. The Catechism of the Catholic Church, though, that really has some ideas on how we can respect the rules of the game and those enforcing them. Law is a rule of conduct enacted by a competent authority for the sake of the common good. Laws in society happen to be in place for a reason, to create a positive and safe environment for all people. And it's no different in sport. Rules, set out by the competent authority of the International Netball Federation, for example, are there to create an enjoyable challenge for players, but also have player safety at heart. And when an umpire is enforcing these rules, they're actually working towards a common good as well, of safety for all players. But the most important message in order to stop referee abuse also happens to be the simplest. And it came from the Lord himself 2,000 years ago. In a wee verse in Matthew 22, "You shall love your neighbor as yourself." Hello! We're neighbors. Players, spectators, umpires, supporters. We're a community. We're a whānau. We're all there for the same reason, simply because we love our sport. 11-year-old Caleb notices the Parklands goal defence put her arms up in front of the Motueka South goal attack. Does she have the correct distance? He blows his whistle. Brrr. Obstruction goal defence. The sideline goes wild. Fantastic call. Oh, great judgment of 3 feet. You're going to go far, ref. He smiles, turns around to the supportive faces along the sideline, and he knows that people have his back. Next up, we have the Garin Choir performing an arrangement of the ABBA hit Dancing Queen. They've been working on this piece since early in the year, with help from itinerant music teacher Caroline Harvey. Tonight they're conducted by our very own Abby Hahn.
Friday night and the lights are low, looking out for a place to go, where they play the right music, getting in the swing. You come to look for a king. Anybody could be that guy. digging the dancing queen. You're a teaser, you turn him on. Leave them burning and then you're gone. Looking out for another, anyone will do. You're in the mood for a dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine, oh yeah. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen.
We now have our first drama performance for the evening. Sir Toby Belch returns from a night on the town, only to be accosted by the maid Maria. His friend, Sir Andrew, is soon to arrive, and Sir Toby wants to play matchmaker. This piece was featured in the Sheila Wynne Shakespeare Festival earlier in the year, and stars Angus Shelley, Ali Springer, and Jordan Erskine Barron. Please welcome Twelfth Night.
What a plague means my niece to take the death of her brother for, I'm sure, cares an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier nights. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exceptions to your ill hours.
Why? Let her accept before accepted.
Aye, but you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine? I confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes be good enough to drink in, and so be these boots, and be they not, let them hang themselves in their own straps.
That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight you brought here one night to be her wooer.
Who? Sir Andrew Aguecheek.
Aye, he.
Why, he's as tall as any man in the area.
What's that to the purpose?
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll have buttier and all these ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal.
Fine, that you'll say so. He plays with the wilder gamboys and speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word, without book, and hath all the good gifts of nature.
He hath indeed, almost natural. For besides that he's a fool, he's a great quarreller, and but that he hath the gift of a coward to ally the gust he hath in quarrelling. To sort among the prudent he would quickly have the gift of a grave.
By this hand! They are scoundrels and substractors that say so of him. Who are they?
They that add moreover, he's drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking healths to my niece, I'll drink to her as long as there is passage in my throat. And drinking Illyria, he's a coward and a coistrel, that will not drink to my niece, till his brains turn o' the toe like a parish top. What wench? Castellano Vago, for here comes Sir Andrew at your face.
Hey! Sir Toby Belch! How now, Sir Toby Belch?
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Good mistress, accost. I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good mistress Mary, accost.
You mistake, dear knight. Accost is front her, board her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of accost?
Fare you well, gentlemen.
And thou let part so, Sir Andrew? Wouldst thou might never draw sword again?
And you part so, mistress? I might never draw sword again. Do you think you have fools in hand?
I have not you by the hand, sir.
Marry, and you shall have. And here's my hand.
Now, sir, thought is free. I pray you bring your hand to the buttery bar and let it drink.
Wherefore, sweetheart? But what's your metaphor?
It's dry, sir.
Why, I think so. I'm not such an ass, but I can keep my hand dry. But what's your jest?
A dry jest, sir.
Are you full of them?
Aye, sir. I have them at my fingers' ends. Marry now. I let go your hand. I am barren.
O knight, thou lackest a cup of canary. When did I ever see thee so put down?
Never in your life, I think. Unless you see canary put me down. Methinks sometimes I've no more wit than a Christian. Or an ordinary man has. But I'm a great eater of beef. I believe that does harm to my wit.
No question.
And I'd forswear it. I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or not do? I would I had bestowed the time and the tongues I have in fencing, dancing, and bear baiting. Oh, had I but followed the arts.
Then thou hadst an excellent head of hair.
Why would thou have mended my hair?
Past question, for thou seest will not curl by nature.
But it becomes me well enough, does it not?
Excellent, it hangs like flax on a distaff, and I hope to see a housewife take thee between her legs and spin it off.
Faith, I'll home tomorrow. Your niece will not be seen, or it's 4-1 she'll none of me. The Count himself here hard by woos her.
She'll none of the Count. She'll not match above her degree, neither in estate, years, nor wit. I've heard her swear it tut. There's life in its pen.
I'll stay a month longer then. I'm fellow the strangest mind of the world. I do delight in masks and revels, sometimes all together.
Art thou good at these kickshawses, dear knight?
As any man in that area, whatsoever he be, under the degree of my betters, yet I will not compare with an old man.
What is thy excellence in a galliard, knight?
Faith, I can cut a caper.
And I can cut the mutton to it.
And I think I have the back trick simply as strong as any man in that area.
Wherefore art these things hid? Wherefore have these gifts a curtain before him? Are they like to take dust, like Mistress Mole's picture? Why dost thou not go to church in a coranto and come home in a galliard? My very walk should be a jig. I would not so much as make water, but in a syncopace. What dost thou mean? Is it a world to hide virtues in? I did think, by the excellent constitution of thy leg, 'twas formed under the star of a galliard.
Aye, 'tis strong, and doesn't indifferent wear a dun-coloured stock. Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else? Were we not born under Taurus?
Taurus? That's sides and heart?
No, sir, 'tis legs and thighs. Come on now, let me see thee caper. Excellent!
India Madsen and Nadia Downing are well recognised around the school for their talent and singing success. Although they often perform solo, they have come together tonight to perform as a duet for you and will be accompanied by Tim Fahey. Tim has really put himself out there this year with his musical performance and has been a vital part of the promotional music group which plays at various Catholic primary schools across the top of the South. Please welcome to the stage, performing Sweet Creature by Harry Styles, Indy, Nadia and Tim.
Sweet creature, had another talk about where it's going wrong, but we're still young. And I always think about you and how we don't talk enough. Oh, we started two hearts and one home. And it's hard when we argue. We're both stubborn, I know. But oh, sweet creature, wherever I go, you bring me home. Sweet creature, wherever I go, you bring me home. Sweet creature, oh, we're running through the garden, oh, where nothing bothered us, but we're still young. And I always think about you and how we don't speak enough. Oh, we started two hearts and one home, and it's hard when we argue. We're both stubborn, I know. But oh, sweet creature, wherever I go, you'll bring me home. Sweet creature, wherever I go, you'll bring me home. Sweet creature, had another talk about where it's going wrong.
This year, Barbia managed to take out the house dance competition at the Mahi Toi festival. Each of the 4 houses were given a category and then asked to choreograph a dance as accurate to the category as possible. The categories this year included From Far Away, Partner Up, and Hip Hop. Barbia stepped up to the task perfectly with their category of Saturday Night Fever, embracing all things disco. Tonight they are here to perform for you again, so please welcome Barbia House Dance.
Drop it on the
You might not ever get rich. Let me tell you, it's better than digging a ditch. There ain't no telling who you might meet. A movie star or maybe a common thief working at the car wash. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. At the car wash, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. At the car wash. Sing it with me now. Working at the car wash, yeah. Oh, oh. My baby's always dancing and wouldn't be a bad thing, but I don't get no loving, and that's no lie. We spent the night in Frisco at every kind of disco. From that night I kissed our love goodbye. But don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie. Don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, I don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie.
Let's groove tonight. Share the spotlight. And it's lights tonight. We gonna groove tonight. Let us groove. Get the tempo. It's alright, alright, alright. Let us groove. Set in your shoes and stand up. Alright, alright. Gonna tell you what you can do with my love. Alright. Let you know, girl, you're looking good, you're out of sight. Alright, just move yourself and you glide like a 747 and you lose yourself in the sky among the clouds in your head. Go. That's the way I like it. 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 When you take me by the hand, tell me how you love me now.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong.
and I learned how to get along. And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Hey.
We'd now like to welcome to the stage to say a few words our wonderful principal, Mr. John Maguire.
Kia ora koutou katoa. Good evening, parents, whānau, students, teachers and staff. And a particular welcome to our past students in the audience and assisting on stage. What an extraordinary evidence of creativity is being shown to us tonight. As an audience, we can do nothing but take our hats off to the broad range of talents in front of us this evening. Congratulations to all our students for the spirit in which they have entered Mahi Toi, for our days at school and our showcase this evening and our performance tonight. Fantastic work, thank you. The celebration of Te Warua o ngā Mahi Toi is about sharing in the spirit of the arts through the tremendous talents alive within our students. These talents are being celebrated and enjoyed by all of us here tonight. In a world that is so strongly celebrates the academic, it is so important we bring to the fore our complementary creative talents. Well done, Garin students. You do not squander your talents as young people. You have your creative talent on display. For many of us, our school experiences of creativity may have been hoping to be selected to play a lead role in the school nativity play. We all would have dreamed of being Joseph or being Mary with tea towels on our heads and a parent to wave to in the audience. But our creativity may not ever have been shared too broadly. There was a really challenging TED Talk by Ken Robinson titled, "Do Schools Kill Creativity?" Ken Robinson states in his commentary on education in schools that creativity in education is as important as literacy, and we should treat it with the same status. He says, in creativity, we learn that kids are prepared to take a chance, and if they don't know, they'll have a go. They're not frightened to be wrong. He states, I'm not trying to say that being wrong is the same thing as being creative, but we do know that if we are not prepared to be wrong, you'll not come up with anything original. By the time many kids get to be adults, they have lost their capacity. They have become frightened of being wrong. We stigmatise mistakes. Mistakes are perceived as the worst thing we can make and result in us educating people out of their creative capacities. Picasso said, all children are born artists, and the problem is to remain an artist as we grow up. Ken Robinson concludes, I believe we don't grow into creativity, we grow out of it. Learning at Garin College provides a curriculum where our students must be free to choose and grow their talents through curriculum. And when students are encouraged to explore their creativity through a range of learning programs, drama, dance, music, instrument tuition, photography, visual art, media studies, and more. All students have enjoyed Mahi Toi through taking risks, being brave, participating, being an audience, and having a go. Well done to you all, and thank you. I wish to acknowledge Lisa DeVries in her first year as Mahi Toi Coordinator and the whole arts faculty for their dedication and support growing the emerging talent and creativity that exists within our students. Can I ask you to give us a round of applause to the arts faculty, please? To our student leaders, Abby Hahn, Caleb Binns, Logan Ford, congratulations to all you have achieved, but even more, thank you for your energy and participation you have inspired in all students. Can we have a round of applause for our student leaders? Parents, families and friends, it is always wonderful to have our school community gather here as a community to celebrate Mahi Toi. We recognise that behind all the wonderful talents of each student are the many dedicated parents in supporting roles, and we are grateful for this. Enjoy your evening, there's much more to come. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.
Welcome back, everyone. To begin the second half of our showcase, we have two Year 13 students, Tom Schultz and Carl Gillen. Tom and Carl were inspired to fuse electronic production, guitar, and vocals together, as these were their individual specialties. When writing songs together, it was natural for them to mix up what they knew and create something original. The electronic aspect of the music you're about to hear is played live and then looped, with no pre-recorded tracks or samples being used. Both Tom and Carl have a wide range of music taste, and this is incorporated into their music. They can be found on Spotify as well, as Soft Boy Serious. Performing their original song, Anxious Indication, please welcome Tom Schultz and Carl Gillen.
Listen to the night. Some say that things stay for the season. An endless trip, I'm losing grip of my reason. We'll never be the ones to guide the hand, to shape the tide of destruction, to soothe the pain, to fight the rain in reaction. Find me in the dark, we'll drive it out, we'll never be the ones to see a sound, to hear it in the blue. Find me in the dark, we'll drive it out, we'll never be the ones to see a sound, to hear it in blue. We'll never be the ones to guide the hand, to shape the tide of destruction, to soothe the pain, to fight the rain in reaction. Find me in the dark and drive it out. We'll never be the ones to see the sound, to hear it in the blue. Find me in the dark, we'll drive it out. We'll never be the ones to see the sound, to hear it in the blue. The ones, we'll never be the ones, we'll be the ones.
To know what I'm doing is important, or take a hit so I can forget about it, forget about him, forget about you, forget about them, forgetting. Just forget, don't you forget about me, forget about me. Don't you forget about me, forget about me, don't forget me. Into my life without a warning, and you know what I'm like in the morning. Need to know what I'm doing is important, or take a hit so I can forget about it, forget about him, forget about you, forget forget about them forgetting. Oh, just forget. Don't you forget about me. Forget about me. 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 Don't forget me.
On the screens, you will have just seen many pieces from the Level 2 Art, Design and Photography classes, including some of their portfolio work. Backing this video was music from the talented Anna Robinson, another former Garin student. Her song, Don't You Forget About Me, has recently been getting significant radio airplay and was even featured on Apple Music's Best of the Week playlist. Next up, we have a set of dancers who all entered the festival as soloists. Performing a traditional Samoan dance that she learnt through her Samoan youth group, we have Janet Talamavao. The gorgeous traditional music behind this dance reflects the pride and happiness within the Samoan culture. Letitia Austin has choreographed a contemporary dance showing off the beauty of this style by combining acrobatic turns and flexibility. And last but not least, performing a slow jam hip-hop style dance choreographed by Catherine E. Vega and Hannah Morris, we have Ryan Admiral Simpson, who has been doing hip-hop for nearly 5 years. Please welcome these three talented dancers to the stage.
Si ufo fonga
mind on me. Relax your mind, take your time on me. Girl, stretch your legs, dirty wine on me. I got you wet, now you're sliding on me. I'm thinking about you in the condo. Baby, I pull up on you solo. Not with the gang, girl, I swear I'm rolling dolo. I ease the pain off your body, girl, you don't know. And I won't hold back from you, baby. And I won't go back on you, baby. Pulling all on your tracks, going crazy.
That's a vibe. She wanna vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah, that's a vibe. It's a vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah. That's a vibe. Oh, it's a vibe. And that's a vibe. Yeah, that's a vibe. She wanna vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah.
That's a vibe. She wanna vibe. That's a vibe. It's a vibe, yeah. Like.
So next up, we welcome back to the stage the always hilarious Ellie Springer, performing her drama entertainment piece titled Screw Loose from the musical Cry Baby. She'd just like me to say, this is dedicated to Wade. She loves you. Welcome to the stage.
I'd like to dedicate this song and my body to Wade. Screw loose, that's what they say I've got. Or maybe they say I'm not playing with a full deck. But hey, what the heck can I do? Baby, I've got a screw loose for you. That's what they're calling me. Not metaphorically, they mean truly insane. But they can't hear the voice in my brain giving orders to keep loving you. Eccentric, erratic, toys in the belfry, bats in my attic. But I just don't see the harm in carving your name in my arm. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 darling, it's so hard to be 16 and schizo. And I know it's worth the cost. I've made up my mind, which I have lost. Screws, clinically certified. A panel of doctors try to lock me away. But until that day when they finally do, I know, leave me alone. Gosh. I'll be here if you need a loose screw.
This dance, choreographed and performed by Lily McIntosh, Hannah Stevenson, Ella Simonson, and Kinsey Pope, reflects the current conflict within countries around the world that are forced to suffer through heartless action. Many people are killed during war and few survive. However, there is still hope. They hope this dance helps to raise awareness of what is happening around us. Please welcome to the stage, Oh the Terror.
Five, four, three, two, one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He holds the gun against my head. I close my eyes and bang, I am dead. I know he knows that he's killing me for mercy, and here I go. Oh, 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 and here I go. Oh, 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 and he holds my body in his arms. He didn't mean to do no harm, and he holds me tight. Oh, he did it all to spare me from the awful things in life that comes, and he cries and cries. Pick
The video just played is a sample of the many short films that were entered into the Moving Image category for the Mahi Toi Festival. This short film was directed by Shin Kramer and stars Angus Shelley. Now we would like to share with you 3 performers. Logan Ford entered the festival as an instrumental soloist, and Asta Harmony and Ariane Turton entered the festival as an instrumental duo. Logan was recently the principal cornet player for the National Secondary Schools Brass Band of New Zealand, and also currently holds the National Under-19 Cornet Championship title for the 2nd year in a row. Tonight he will play for us an orchestral interlude, Flight of the Bumblebee, composed originally by Rimsky-Korsakov for violin in the opera The Tale of Tsar Sultan, which was written in the late 1800s. Esther and Ariane are 2 extremely talented harpists who will be performing the Game of Thrones main theme song for Leave a Harp. This piece was composed by Ramin Djawadi and was adapted for the harp by Rosella De Falco. Please sit back and enjoy these 3 talented musicians. Welcome to the RAW section of Mahi Toi. RAW stands for Recyclable Art That's Wearable. The students have designed and created innovative garments made from recycled materials. Today we are lucky to have 2 judges for the Raw competition, who are successful designers and past winners of WOW. Jill Saunders is a Nelson designer. She is the 2016 Supreme Award winner of last year's WOW competition, as well as winning the Avant-Garde Awards section. She has won multiple World of Wearable Arts awards over the past 16 years. Cassandra Thompson is also a successful local designer who first entered WOW in 1991. She also has won multiple awards in past WOW shows. And we will begin with the fantastic junior section.
Flowery Night, created and modelled by Emma Flanagan. The materials used are scrap material, copper wire, hot glue, overlocker scraps, old dress, umbrella, old clothing, fencing wire hoop, bedspread, and cotton reel. My mum has lots of scrap material lying around due to her clothing business, which made me think to make a dress that used these scraps. Even scraps can be beautiful if you repurpose them. That's why I made the scraps into flowers to show the fabric's inner beauty. It's special to me because I made it by hand, and the meaning behind it is special to me. It took a month working every night to get it done and make it look nice. I like it because I put a lot of work into it, and I feel proud that I did it by myself.
Helen's party dress, created and modelled by Helen McKay. Materials used, 195 toilet rolls, colour glitter paper, and 38 lids. I love parties. I've been collecting for over 3 months. There are 2 different colours of glitter paper, blue and grey. Thanks to my grandma for the lids. They're from our cats, who eat the red meat for breakfast and tea. And thank you also to my grandparents for all of the toilet rolls.
Journal Style, created by Grace Ashcroft, Abby Smale, and Maggie Gooms. Tonight the model is Grace Ashcroft. The materials used, school journal paper, ribbon, recycled dress fabric, and hairspray. We were helping some teacher aides with throwing out and cleaning a room. They were going to throw out heaps of boxes of journals, and we were inspired by the memories of using them in primary school and decided they would be a great idea for Raw. This dress took 3 days to make and was a fun experience of coming together and creating something really cool.
Unbreakable, created by Margot Harris, Sapphire Kyles, and Ruby Campbell. Tonight this is modelled by Margot Harris.
My baby, I'm sorry, when we were last face to face, there was some tension up in the place. Girl, I didn't mean to flip, try to hold it down and get a grip. Temperature is rising up on
Materials used, string, chicken wire, old recycled aluminium panels, and an old t-shirt. This dress tells the story of a girl that has been bullied numerous times, but she starts to find happiness in her life and finds a way to block out the bullies and continue to be who she really is. Each colour on this dress represents the different emotions she's had: black, depressed. Purple, lonely. Blue, distressed. Dark green, confused. Light green, finished. Yellow, hope. Orange, peaceful. And white, relaxed. All over the whole dress, there is over 500 recycled aluminium panels that have been powder coated. We had to restart multiple times along the way because the pattern just wasn't working. This resulted into much coming and going of ideas and many afternoons working on it. But the whole message we are trying to bring out with this dress is summed up by a quote from Will Smith. Throughout life, people will make you mad, disrespect you, and treat you bad. But let God deal with the things they do, because hate in your heart will consume you.
All Around the World, created and modelled by Tiana Cosmatos. The materials used are world maps, zips, Velcro, and hot glue. Inspiration was taken from a photo I saw online. It took me around 5 hours to make it. The Secret Garden, created by Megan Fisk and Georgina Fisk. Tonight the model is Megan Fisk.
You make me feel that spring has sprung, and every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy.
The materials used are books, fake flowers, glue, webbing, an old belt and bra, piping, duct tape, doilies, lace, a parasol, a headband, feathers, and mesh. This costume was inspired by the book The Secret Garden, a favourite story of ours when we were growing up. We used some old books to represent the story, fake flowers to represent the garden, and other recycled materials from the dump to bring this theme to life. It took around 25 hours to put it all together.
You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung.
And our final junior entry tonight, Wired, created by Millie Pumphrey and Nigella Chin, modelled by Nigella. Materials used, records, camera and computer cords, old sheets, wires, weed mat, and tent fly belts. We thought about how technology has taken over the world and how we throw it away without thinking, and it sits in the ground, does not decompose, and releases all the toxic gases into the air and into the dirt. We wanted to make something that could repurpose technology and give it another life without polluting the earth, and turned it into some form of clothing. So that concludes the presentation of the junior section finalists. Please give the models a round of applause as they depart from the stage. We would now like to present to you the finalists in the open section.
Truth or Dare, created by Rachel Watkins and Hannah Mountabon. The model tonight is Hannah. The materials used are gum wrappers, receipts from Hannah's shopping addiction, Velcro, and an old curtain that we made into the base for the skirt. The name Truth or Dare came from 5Gum. The brand made this promotion to bring people together face to face rather than talking just on social media. Within a year, the receipts on this skirt spent purely on clothes came to a total of $2,769.
Garin's Lost Boy, created and modelled by Hamish Thompson. Materials used, bamboo and flax. I came up with the idea for Garin's Lost Boy while watching the movie Hook. But I thought that cutting down lots of bamboo goes against the recycled factor of raw. Then months later, I was given a job to go and clean out some bamboo shoots off an old friend's property who just wanted them gone. I remembered the movie and kept what I cut down to make into my garment. My outfit is completely made out of recycled material, such as the flax string, and all done without using a single drop of glue, strip of tape, or staple.
Hop Queen, created by Connie Sellers, Poppy Burke, and Scarlett Burke. Tonight the model is Connie Sellers. The materials used are hop sacks, irrigation pipe, newspapers, thread, string, hop plants, screws, and mesh from old netting. We looked for inspiration for our garment around the Nelson Tasman region, as we wanted to create something that reflected our surroundings. A family friend of Connie's owns a hop company in Upper Motiri, so we were lucky enough to visit and collect some materials. In doing this, we discovered that we could use hop sacks and irrigation pipe, as well as other materials we found at home, like threads, old netting, and screws and string. We wanted to create a dress that resembled a hop flower itself, being pretty, elegant, and unique. We have created a dress inspired by perhaps the most famous drink in the world. You'll be pleased to know that this one's on the house.
Strip, created and modelled by Molly Langelan.
You call me up and ask me would I like to go with you and see a movie.
Materials used, old chicken wire, ripped clothes, netting, cardboard, old tights, and string.
And say alright. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little boy like you.
This costume is inspired by the Victorian era fashion. Underneath the frills and bows and beautiful silks, there is a very different outfit. A tight corset made of wire to make a slimmer waist, and a stiff frame called a cage crinoline for the dress to have a perfect shape. The pain that women went through to look beautiful in the days of Queen Victoria is shown here, with the outer details stripped away to reveal the inner frame of woman's beauty.
Feathered Elegance, created by Esther Harmony and Maeve Handley. Tonight the model is Kira Handley. The materials used are real feathers and op-shop clothing. We thought of the idea in the holidays and have been working on it since then. Esther made the base dress out of a top and skirt from the op shop and fitted it to Kira's size. All the feathers we used are real. The recycled aspect comes from these feathers: peacock, goose, ostrich and duck. We tried to make the dress simple to reflect the simple ways of a bird. Birds are elegant creatures and they are naturally beautiful. We tried to portray this in our dress.
Got no time for singing the blues. I'm feeling mighty fine.
Dad's Addiction, created by Caitlin Roberts, Georgia Binns, and Jade Alborn.
When I was younger,
Tonight the model is Zara Fox.
should have known better, and I can't feel no remorse.
Materials used: an old sheet, shoelace, singlet, buttons, headband, and lots of coffee cups.
I got a new girlfriend.
Chris Binns has an addiction, a coffee addiction. We decided to make the best out of his debilitating condition and make a raw dress. Chris kindly collected up all of his takeaway coffee cups for a year and accumulated over 200. This dress is fun and colourful and represents the buzz of caffeine. We didn't want to hide the fact we used coffee cups and made them front and centre of our dress by using the lids on top and the cups on the dress. We worked out that the value of this dress is $675. We hope this garment wakes you up and makes you excited.
A Siren Song, created by Catherine Ritchie, Grace Reeder and Maddie Healy. Tonight the model is Catherine Ritchie. The materials used are milk bottles, margarine and yogurt containers, shells, fishing nets, chicken wire, bubble wrap, ribbon, fairy lights, old curtains, old singlets and hot glue. Every year, tons of plastic makes its way to the ocean, causing problems for the wildlife. We chose to base our design off of the sirens from Greek mythology, who fought back against the humans who were destroying their home. The milk bottle scales represents all the plastic and rubbish that pollutes our oceans, and the nets represent the destruction caused by humans. This dress took many hours to make, including hours of cutting scales out of milk bottles, getting tangled in the fishing nets, and being cut by chicken wire. We really sympathised with the fish by the end.
Peach Princess, created by Hannah Riddell, Georgia O'Brien, Bridget Hassan, Phoebe Restio, and Jasmine Stevenson. Modelled tonight by Jasmine. Materials used: old spray paints, recycled wool, elastic, cut down recycled petticoat, old high heels, and recycled fabrics. We wanted to create something bright and bubbly, something that was distinctive. So we started with a blank canvas and incorporated everyone's ideas. It took around 8 hours to make.
All tired out, created by Lee Snodgrass and Yulia Froling. Tonight the model is Yulia Froling. The materials used are tire inners, frost cloth, old buttons and buckles and paper.
Laughing in some other room, and it makes me feel locked out.
All tired out because there's no minute like the last minute, am I right? Planned and started a couple of weeks ago, but of course, left to the very last minute possible. So a few late nights, and here we are. We were fascinated by the designs and colours of historical and mythical warriors, and wanted to create a bold, powerful looking piece with subtle complexity, using inner tubes of car, truck and tractor tyres, along with stitchwork and embellishments, such as buttons, gold paper, metal sheets and rhinestones. We used an armour-style design and decided to use red and gold colours to ignite the outfit, with the crown, magical glowing ball and Gandalf-inspired staff leading our dark but elegant mythical theme.
And here is our final open entrant. Here today, gone never, because it's not biodegradable. Created by Sophie Moffat, Ali Springer, and Betsy Blasdale. Modelled by Ali Springer. Materials used: shampoo and conditioner bottles with an old shower curtain and some old bathroom towels. Are you sick and tired of reaching for a shampoo or conditioner bottle only to find that it's empty? How about having to escape your warm, comforting shower to crawl across your bathroom, dripping floods of water all over the floor to retrieve another bottle to continue in your shower in paradise? Then we have the solution for you. Introducing the brand new Here Today, Gone Never. It's modern, it's sophisticated, it's colourful and fun. It's waterproof, and on top of all that, it's probably the best smelling outfit you have and ever will own. Here today, gone never, because it's not biodegradable. So why just throw away your plastic bottles when you can transform them, and yourself, into a work of art that no one can take their eyes off? Sugar and spice and everything nice? More like ammonium chloride, sodium lauryl sulfate, and vanilla extract. Am I right? Rain or shine, this outfit is perfect for any occasion. You'll fall in unconditional love with it. And just like your split ends, we've split the price. So now you can purchase this at just half price. That's right, we're talking half price. But this is for a limited time only, so get in there quick before they're all gone. Terms and conditions apply, batteries not included, stay in store for details. So that concludes the presentation of the open section finalists. Can we please give them another round of applause? I will now ask the junior entrants, Mrs. Rowling, Mrs. DeVries, and Mrs. Ditzel, to join us on the stage for the presentation of the Raw Awards.
Okay. May I begin tonight by saying how impressed I was this year with all the entries, not just the ones that made it through to the showcase tonight. Every year the standard rises, and I think you'll agree that those that are here tonight look absolutely spectacular. I would like to acknowledge our awesome judges again for 2017, Jill Saunders and Cassandra Thompson, who are here with us tonight. I'd like to invite them to join us up on stage. They have agreed to award the prizes. We're very grateful that the extremely busy team at the World of Wearable Art, who are in the middle of receiving, cataloguing and judging their own costumes for their own show, took the time to come and look at our garments. And we've had this relationship for the last few years, and we really do value it, so thank you very much. Would you please show your appreciation? Nian is our knight in shining armour. Good job, Nian. All right, this year the judges have awarded separate prizes for solo creations and group efforts. So the junior category. In the solo category, where the garment was made by just one person, an honourable mention award is presented to All Around the World, created and modelled by Tiana. And the winner of the junior solo section is Flowery Night, created and modelled by Emma Flanagan. For the junior group entries, an honourable mention award is presented to Unbreakable, created by Margot Harris, Sapphire Kyles and Ruby Campbell, and modelled by Margot. And also Wired, created by Millie Pumphrey and Nigella Ching, and modelled by Nigella. The winner of the junior group entry is The Secret Garden, created by Megan Fisk and Georgina Fisk. She hasn't got enough hands. All right, and when we move to the open category, again the judges have awarded prizes for both solo and group efforts. In the solo category, an honourable mention award is presented to Stripped by Molly Longelon. And Helen's Party Dress, created by Helen Mackay. The winner of the open solo section is Garin's Lost Boy by Hamish Thompson. For the group entries, honourable mention awards are presented to A Siren Song, created by Catherine Ritchie, Grace Reader and Maddie Healy, and modelled by Catherine. Also, Feathered Elegance, created by Esther Harmony and Maeve Handley, and modelled by Kira. The winner of the group open category is Hop Queen, created by Connie Sellers, Poppy Burke and Scarlett. That was created by Connie, Poppy and Scarlett. This year, the judges wanted to make a special presentation for outstanding design, construction and presentation to All Tired Out, created by Lee Snodgrass and Yulia Froling, and modelled by Yulia. And finally, our judges have selected a supreme winner tonight, and that is awarded to The Secret Garden, created by Megan and Gabriel and Georgina Fisk. Is Georgina there? Is she there? Come on up. You're going to need to carry some things. Congratulations to all the competitors and especially tonight's winners. Would the winners please lead the models off the stage? Well done.
Now that's basic. It is not basic. It's secondary, and it's an important secondary. But you can't really make it work unless you build it on top of the primary, which is the goofing off attitude of the child. To learn an excellent discipline and to learn it well, you've got to goof your way into it. In other words, you have to learn, say in drawing, how to make very fine lines by getting absorbed in doodling. See? Do it, and not because there's anything special to be accomplished, but just because it's such a gas to make a brush go in a certain way like that. Practice calligraphy, Western calligraphy or Chinese calligraphy, you begin to dig the amazing shapes that a brush can make. And you play with your hands, just go so. You're not trying to please anybody, the master, or make an impression. You're just digging that brush. The Chinese are very clever about this because they make writing such a delight. For example, they perfume the ink, and it has very subtle perfume. It's extremely great. And then they rub the ink on a stone in water, and it makes a beautiful blue-black mixture. And the feeling of sliding this stick back and forth on the inkstone is just as groovy as can be.
The pieces that were just shown on the screen were produced by our awesome Level 3 Art, Photography and Design students. And this time, the music was from a current Year 13 music student, the multi-talented Tane Clements. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank Tane for all his hard work with media and design over the duration of Mahi Toi, including producing all of the introduction clips you have seen on the screen tonight, putting together the fantastic video displayed in the opening ceremony, and creating all of the posters and banners for this year's festival and showcase. Thank you so much, Tane. To finish off the evening, we have a singing solo performance from a Year 9 student, Brooklyn Scott. Brooklyn has blown us away with her talent this year and recently won first place in the solo duo category at the Nelson Regional Final of Smoke Free Rock Quest, and has now submitted a video to a panel of judges in Auckland with the chance of being selected for the national final. Please put your hands together, singing her original song, Soulful Love. It's Brooklyn Scott.
Soulful love, it wasn't enough. You feel the heat from the start. Soulful love, it can't be enough. You try to give up from the start. You hear the rushing, you feel the tension, and you are hoping that it's love. What do we give up? Why don't we hold on? Why can't we feel every pain that is yours? I think I loved you, I think I needed you more. Soulful love, soulful love, soulful love, it is what we are. You know it when you are in love. Soulful love, it is what we need. For us, you hear the rushing, you feel the tension, and you are hoping that it's love. Why do we give up? Why don't we hold on? Why can't we feel every pain that is yours? I think I loved you, I think I needed you more. Soulful love, soulful love. Now I'm begging for you, yeah, you know. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, you know. But now I'm falling to the ground to find you safe and sound. Soulful love, it is enough. Thank you.
A special thank you must go out to some key members of the arts faculty, Mr. Roman Birch, Mr. Dan Allen, and Miss Charlene Belcher. Thank you for helping behind the scenes with getting everything organised, including arranging lighting, organising backstage crew, and just tying up all the loose ends and doing what needed doing.
We need to say a huge thank you to our backstage crew tonight: Tegan Knott, Mitchell Andrews, Kayla Smith, Logan Ford, Tane Clements, Isaiah Jessup, and Lawrence Nordover. And the one who can't quite seem to bring himself to leave, Kieran O'Connor. Special mention must go out to Mitchell Andrews. You've been our go-to man with technology, including owning nearly every type of cable under the sun, and enough fairy lights to light up the country. Thank you for doing so much to help us. You definitely knew what we needed, especially when we didn't have a clue what we were talking about. So thank you. Come up here, buddy. We'd also like to say a massive thank you to Peter Blasdale. He keeps coming back year after year to film our performances for us, so please give him a big round of applause.
We also need to say a massive thank you to our performing arts captain, Logan Ford. In addition to helping out backstage tonight, you've also been there every step of the way and making Mahi Toi happen. Can we please get a big round of applause for Logan? We'd also like to say thank you so much to all the performers tonight. You've really impressed us with your dedication to the show and the hours of practice you've put in.
A big thank you must go out to our families, including Auntie Gwen and Uncle Ross, and of course Mum and Dad Han and Mum and Dad Bins, for putting up with us when we're moody, tired, stressed out, and not showing up home until bedtime. You've been there for us the whole time, helping us out when we needed help, and generally just being awesome. We love you guys so much.
Can we please get Miss Rowling and Mr. Vries up here on stage? We know you guys didn't want to come up here, but we've got you here anyway. The amount of work that goes into preparing an event like this is absolutely insane, and Mahi Toi would not have been the same without the preparation and coordination of the two of you. Thank you so much for always being there for Caleb and I, and supporting us with our ideas, and just helping us in every way possible. Mahi Toi most definitely could not have happened without you. Can we please get a massive round of applause for these two wonderful ladies?
Now, I have to say this one because Abby already had a bit of an emotional moment this morning while writing it. Mr. Prophet, we're going to be extremely kind to you tonight, and seeing as you asked us not to bring you onto the stage, we won't. You can think of it as us returning a favour for all you've done for Abby and I. We do have a little something that we want to give you, but no gift could thank you enough for what you've done for us. Not only throughout Mahi Toi, but over our 5 years at Garin College. From RockQuest to promo trips to music class and everything in between, you've always supported us with not just our music, but with absolutely everything we do. And these showcases would not have happened if it weren't for you and your commitment. Please can we get a massive round of applause for the best teacher us two high school students could have asked for, Mr. Carl Prophet. Got just one more before we move on. We'd also like to say one last massive thank you to Mr. John Maguire, our principal. He's truly embraced the whole spirit of creativity and creation in the arts this year, including getting up and performing for us at school. So could we get a massive round of applause for him?
And last but not least, we'd like to extend a thank you to all of you, the audience, for coming out and supporting all of our acts and our school. We truly hope that you've had an enjoyable evening and wish you a safe journey home tonight. We now declare Mahi Toi for 2017 officially over. Thank you so much, everyone.